There are things I need of you, things you may not understand and may not wish to do, but please, do not make the same mistakes I did. My father, Howard, deserted me before I was born. I could claim the loss of my mother, and the letter I received after her funeral blinded me to what I had to do. It would be a lie. Human nature sealed my downfall. My name is Philippe. If we are lucky, then by the time you receive this, I will be dead. If fate frowns, we all perish. Ooh, what's up, guys? Time for a spooky episode. I'm not sure how much of this I'll do, but today we're gonna play some Penumbra Overture. So let's just jump in. I started a game just to see the settings, make sure I could figure everything out. My story began in February year 2000. Okay.
For my part in this allegory,
Oh, he
I'm not
talks.
going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I
He's a
represented
physics
the first, and
professor.
the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition.
Let's see.
The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost
Northern
a year
Greenland.
to look at the last flight I'd ever
That's the
taken.
icy one.
As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day. And I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Alright, so that is the intro done, I think. Maybe. This is about as far as I've gotten. In the other one that I did just to test out everything and make sure it looked decent. I mean, it doesn't look great considering it's from like 2003, but you know, whatever. Finally, should I do his voice? I don't know if I can do his voice. I can try it though. Finally, we're almost docked. I'd better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse, and I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. It's funny that he just goes out and says it. This fog closed in on us almost as soon as we left port. Haven't seen any landmarks for ages now. I don't know how they're managing to navigate. I'd be as good as lost at sea if it was on my own. Not a thought worth thinking. True. What about a thought worth drinking? Oh! Fuck. I didn't... What can I do? I can jump? Yep. I can crouch. Sure. Can I sprint? Ugh, just about it, looks like. Alright, what do we got? We got some Campbell's soup, I guess. Drop that there. Is there any more? Yeah, there's another can. Oh, you thought I wouldn't notice you. Ugh. Oh, shit. Can I pick that up? Good to have a notebook. Press in and P. I think I left the torch in my desk drawer of my bed. Alright. He's English, so... whoa. So, of course, torch means flashlight. So, you know. Whatever. Is this a map? Can I pick it up? I'm certain this map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland, so I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. If you are from England, I'm sorry. It's not a good accent. Not yours, mine, obviously. So here's the torch. Press tab for inventory and F for flashy light. There's a glow stick apparently as well. Looks like Carlos is playing Rocket League. What do we got here? Playboy poster. It's nice some things don't change no matter how far you are from home. A photo of the fisherman's wife. She's no Playboy bunny, but she looks loving and kind. Oh, you can move the pillow. What's in the bed? Pretty odorous. Glad I'm getting out of here soon. They must eat, sleep, and, well, do everything else in this one room for weeks at a time. Yeah. You know, salty seamen. Bucket. I like the design. It's like a map. That's cool. I like that. What do we got? We got some more whiskey? Oh, I gotta stop doing that. And a note. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. The alcohol? Is she insinuating that her very presence makes him want to drink? I don't know. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need, so that you can come home to me safely, and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed these overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish pots in no time, but I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout, but I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Stir them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. The fisherman's wife. She doesn't have a name. Her name is the fisherman's wife. We need a key. Do I have a key? I do. Can I double? I can double click. That's good. Alright. We got some batteries. Ah, some extra batteries to power my flashlight. And a handy dandy glow stick for raves. That should be everything I need. I want to get going before it's dark. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and new hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. This is physics boy himself, the teacher IRL. So cold. Don't know where I am, but need shelter soon. Alright. My entire head went numb long ago, but I can hear the wind roaring past. Or is that some kind of animal in the distance? It's a moose! It's a moose. What the hell is this? I don't care, I need shelter. It looks frozen shut. I need something to break in. Oh shit. What can I pick up? Nope. There were rocks back here, right? I think. Yeah. Can I pick them? I can. Good. Oh, you can throw! Nice. Okay, so right-click throws. If I use interact mode, I can swing the stone more accurately. So if I press R... Oh, I see. It makes it so that the screen doesn't turn when I want to do something. So we need to go this way. Oh god. It's a bit awkward. There we go. We're going down, baby. Hello. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh no. Are we okay? Everything's dark. Did we die? There's whispers. This is like Hellblade. There's just whispers everywhere. Jesus, my head. I can't believe I fell that far and survived. Although looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? I should have known that rusty old ladder wouldn't hold my weight, but I didn't have any choice. I'd rather die down here than suffer that cold any longer. I wonder if he'll still think that. Because this is supposed to be like a horror game, right? Oh look, I found a rod. A steel rod. And a flare? Can I like put that? Yeah, we'll do that. I'm gonna put that like there. Can I hit it? No, alright. I need to be thinking straight as opposed to thinking gay. No. Anyway. It's a wooden door. It's locked. Apparently I got a new note. To-do list. Find a way around the door. Alright. Okay, so we got that. Some food. Alright. Ration packs. Long past its sell date. What is this dingy ass old bunker? Like, what? Can I? Okay. So I didn't read. What can I do? Okay, so if I click and hold, I can move the hammer. What else? Oh, you can like do a little nubby motion as well. Alright, is there any reason to do that? Are there things actually in the barrels? Oh, Christ almighty. Gagoinant, or whatever they say. I don't know if there's any real reason to be vandalizing all these things. I've gotten nothing from it. Let's do this one. Last one. No, there's absolutely... Oh, look, you can pick this up, actually. That's enough reason for me. Okay, this is obviously... Let's do it. Okay, how do I get in the back of this room? Would it be this way? Yeah? Oh, what? Is this like the same thing? Is it just like a fucking tunnel going back and forth? It is. Okay. It's like a maze. I see. So we need to go this way. I don't like that. This hatch is seriously solid. It won't open by hand. Someone obviously wanted to keep some people out. Or in. Oh. Zesty. So can I open this now? Oh, I can. Fuck you. I press R, right? No? I don't know. I don't know if it actually did it or not. Anyway. We're gonna break all the barrels that we find now. Obviously. But there's still nothing. We have something. The rod. Oh, I fucking knew it. Okay, let's push it. Oh, it opened. Whatever I was descending into is 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches, located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets, emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers. All there, if something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. I've jotted a note just in case. What is that? The entrance is caved in. Flashlight. No? So we do have a flashlight though, yeah. There could be anything down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking chances. Caution and stealth. Crouching lets me hide in the shadows. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this actually. Okay. Where do we want to go? What's this? This place must be old if they still use paraffin lamps. Looks like they've still got some juice. I need like a lighter. So where do we... Well, I mean, explosives would be good if we want to get out of here, right? So we're here at the exit? Yeah, your location. So if we want out, we need to go to the explosives in the northern area in the workshop. But let's go to the office first, just because that's where I would go first. What's going on here? We're in like some creepy ass abandoned mine shaft that our dad apparently went to. We don't know, maybe, because it said that he was... I don't know. It had said that he had left this location with a book that couldn't be translated. What is this? What is this fucking... Get the fuck out of here. What is this? Whoa, what's going on? A man, an old man, clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before, still I know. This man before me is Howard. I call him father. No, we call him Howard. Fuck Howard. The duck. What the hell? What just happened? I don't know if it was such a good idea to touch it, but believe me, I'm doing it again. The whispers are back. Oh my god. I may never get used to that. That's fair. It's a picture of a British platoon. It must date back to World War II. I suppose this mine was converted into a bunker. Right? It was Baxtrin. Balla Baxtrin. Okay. Let's do some skimming here. If you'd like to read it, pause it. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Routine maintenance. 1 wounded. The wounded figure is no cause for concern in London. He was caught manufacturing cherry bombs. The manual's in the storeroom. As a precautionary measure, I've locked it in a chest in my office. It's on his person. Needless to say, both men have been disciplined. The base is disconnected at times. Supplies requisitioned. Dynamite, 7 bayonets. Not necessary in my opinion, but protective states we should have it full. Procedure states we should have a full complement. 1 industrial ice pick for removing the damn ice that forms in the external hatch. That would be nice. A pair of reading glasses, category 7C, in order for myself. Reconditioning of the mine continues to progress. The structure is being fortified for potential bomb damage, and excavation of previously caved-in areas is going ahead. 1 point of curiosity is some kind of archaeological find. This thing. An artifact buried in the earth and discovered by one of the work teams. Later this evening, after martial duty, I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears to be man-made, and may have working parts inside. I shall remove what looks like the front cover and see if I can't discover the source of the light, which constantly emanates. Okay. Sure. Alright, what's down here? Nothing. Nothing. Ah, the key. We got it. Copenhagen Post. Psychotropic deposits at the bottom of Death Mine? Research at the University of Copenhagen suggests that mind-altering chemicals naturally sown into the rock may be the cause of high suicide rates at the Greenland mine. Schizophrenia. There's frontal research to hypothesis that natural deposits of lysergic acid, a pH4 formula recently discovered to have hallucinogenic properties, may be present in the rocks. Few locals were conducive to interview, but those who agreed to speak had their own explanation. Inuit spirits known as the Turngait live in the mountains. The university is awaiting the results of chemical testing. Studies continue. So that's saying Inuit spirits. Inuit. That's like I knew it? No? Okay, that was racist. Maybe. Maybe not. I hope not. Anyway. This is a fucking typewriter. Made in Germany, 1923. This is like 80 years ago from when this game takes place. Just about 77 years ago. Oh, what is this? Beef jerky. Not without aroma. Can I eat it? It'd be pretty good if I could. Another flare. I've got a real flair for finding flares. Nothing. Nothing. Painkillers, hey? What is this? More beef jerky? Okay. What does the beef jerky do? Does it just like heal me if this goes like red, maybe? I don't know. Right. I need a key. I have a key. Alright, here we go. Big book of explosives. 1923. Cherry bombs. The black match fuse. String, cotton, black gunpowder. And I have backstring. String could be coated with a thin layer of backstring, which acts as an adhesive. The string is then carefully rolled into gunpowder and left to dry at least a couple of minutes. Okay. Dynamite. Now, yeah, I was gonna say, they can't actually tell you how dynamite's made. They'd get in a lot of fucking trouble. But, diatomaceous earth, nitroglycerin, small amount of sodium carbonate. Alright. Armstrong's mixture. Pyrotechnics. By this time, stay away from it. As a death mix, it is incredible volatility, make it unsuitable for almost all potential applications. Red phosphorus and barium. The mixture can be carefully and sulfur can be substituted for some or all of the barium to slightly decrease sensitivity. Ooh, something is like high-pitched in my ear right now. That does not feel good. I knew there was another file cabinet that I missed. I could have sworn. I have a sense for these things. Okay, we got some batteries. That's fine. So where are we at? We're at like 2/3, 66%. Alright. So what do we get? We got a book on explosives. And we got... what else did we get? Some painkillers. And some beef jerky. And some backstrin. Yeah. Yeah. Because it was like a German thing. Anyway. What the fuck is that? Who is the dog? Alright. Alright, we'll hide from the dog. Look, it's a disgusting dog. Let's get the hammer out.